What's the pettiest thing you've done that you'll never apologize for? My coworker Bethany spent 2 years making my life miserable in the most passive-aggressive ways possible. She'd forget to invite me to team lunches, CC my boss on emails highlighting tiny mistakes, take credit for my ideas in meetings, always with this fake smile saying things like, "Oh, Sophia, I didn't see you there," or I think what Sophia is trying to say is, before completely restating my exact point. The worst part? Everyone thought she was sweet. She brought donuts every Friday, remembered birthdays, complimented everyone's outfits. Meanwhile, she'd whisper to others that I was difficult to work with and not a team player. I started getting left off important projects. My annual review mentioned communication issues that never existed before she arrived. I tried everything. Talked to her directly. She gasped and said I was imagining things. Went to HR. They suggested I try being friendlier. Documented everything. Nobody cared about my spreadsheet of slights. My boss told me to stop being sensitive. Then I discovered Bethany's weakness, her parking spot. She'd gotten to work early for 6 months straight to snag the same spot. Second row, right side. Perfectly positioned to avoid door dings and afternoon sun. She was obsessed with it. Would literally panic if someone else parked there. Once saw her wait 20 minutes for it to open up rather than park somewhere else. So I started arriving at 7:15 a.m. every single day. Bethany usually got there at 7:30. Now she'd pull in to find me already parked in her spot, windows down, sipping coffee, waving cheerfully. She'd have to park in the back lot, trudge an extra 3 minutes to the building, sometimes in rain, often in heels. At first, she tried being direct. "That's where I usually park," she said sweetly. "Oh, is it assigned?" I asked innocently. I didn't see any signs. She complained to management. They said parking was first come, first served. She tried getting there earlier. I came earlier. She showed up at 6:45 once. I was there at 6:30, doing emails on my phone. The beautiful part was she couldn't tell anyone why she was really upset without sounding insane. Sophia keeps taking my favorite parking spot doesn't generate much sympathy, but it drove her absolutely crazy. Her perfect morning routine was ruined. Her whole day would be off. She started making mistakes, real ones. Forgot about meetings, missed deadlines, snapped at people. The fake sweetness cracked. People noticed she wasn't bringing donuts anymore, wasn't remembering birthdays, too tired from waking up extra early, too frustrated to maintain her perfect persona. After 3 months of this, she tried negotiating, came to my desk with coffee and a smile. "Sophia, could we talk about the parking situation?" "What situation?" I asked, stone-faced. "You know I like that spot, and you know I like being included in team lunches." Her smile dropped. We stared at each other. She knew. I knew she knew. But what could she say? Admit she'd been purposely excluding me? Acknowledge her petty games? She transferred to another department 2 months later, said she needed new challenges. Her replacement was normal, friendly, actually collaborative. My reviews improved immediately. The communication issues mysteriously vanished. I still park in that spot every morning, not because I need to anymore, but because I earned it. 7 months of 6:30 a.m. arrivals, sitting in my car in the dark, drinking coffee I didn't even want yet, all to take a parking spot from someone who tried to take my career. My best friend says I should let it go, that holding on to petty revenge isn't healthy. But she didn't sit through meetings where Bethany repeated her ideas word for word, didn't watch promotions disappear because of whispered rumors, didn't spend lunch hours eating alone at her desk because someone decided she wasn't worth including. Last week, I ran into Bethany at a conference. She was parking in a garage, driving in circles looking for a good spot. When she saw me, her face went tight. "Sophia," she said stiffly. "Bethany," I replied warmly. "How's the new department? Finding everything you need?" She knew what I meant. I knew she knew what I meant. She drove to the next level without another word. My therapist says I should examine why I'm still holding on to this. But honestly, some things don't need examining. Bethany tried to ruin my career with a smile. I ruined her mornings with a parking spot. We're even. I'm not sorry. Won't ever be sorry. That parking spot is mine until I retire or die, whichever comes first. It's not about the spot anymore. It's about the principle. Some people learn through conversation, some through consequences, and some through having to walk an extra 3 minutes in the rain. Bethany learned, and I got the best parking spot in the lot.